a 3D printer was the size of a refrigerator or bigger, and they cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And so the idea, before we started, the idea of having one, it was kind of like back in the mainframe days of computers, where you'd be like, maybe we can sneak in and use the 3D printer in some elite institution. You know, you start thinking like, okay, you're gonna distract the guard. I'm gonna go in and use the giant 3D printer. I'm Pettis, CEO of MakerBot, and we innovate so others can innovate. And you know, I'd never actually gotten a chance to use a 3D printer. I'd just heard of them and seen some videos online. So in many ways, we were starting from scratch, but we wanted one. So we were driven. We let our passion and our obsession drive us. Necessity or like craving is like the seeds of invention. I wanted one and I couldn't afford one, so I had to make it happen. One of my proudest moments was there's this project called the RoboHand Project, which is a community project to create prosthetic hands. And these normally cost like $50,000, but a RoboHand costs about $5. So for kids, they can't really have traditional prosthetics because they cost like 50 grand, and they grow out of them like sneakers. But you know, there's a kid in Marblehead, Massachusetts named Leon who saw this. He grew up with amniotic band syndrome, so he was born without fingers. He went to his classroom MakerBot. He printed off a RoboHand, and then he's used it to do things like catch touchdowns. And when interviewed, like, what are you going to do with this thing? He's like, well, I'm gonna redesign it so that it has lasers on it. And I'm like, yes, that is what a MakerBot is for adding lasers to your prosthetic hand. You know, and this, if you're born without fingers, this turns you into, you know, a kid without fingers into Iron Man. You don't get innovation by being very conservative. You're innovative because you're trying things, you're exploring, you're pushing, you're taking your creativity and your obsession and your passion and you're letting it out into the world.